How's it hanging, dudes? My name is Sean, and welcome to, I guess it's a Jurassic World Evolution video. What I'm going to be doing today is focusing on my favorite dinosaur. I've had tons of comments about, you guys asking what's my favorite dinosaur, what's the, the most, I guess the enclosure that I'm most excited to build, and just my overall thoughts on my favorite dinosaur, right? So I definitely want to go over it with you guys, and it's obviously the Dilophosaurus. I mean, I've said this on numerous videos. Ever since I seen the Dilophosaurus just destroy Dennis Nedry and spit all over him in that scene in Jurassic Park, like, I have been hooked. So let's go ahead and do a little backstory about the Dilophosaurus. Dilophosaurus was one of the largest carnivorous dinosaurs of the early Jurassic period. Dilophosaurus gets its name from the two thin crests of bone on top of its head. These were probably used as display for courtship purposes. It is unlikely that it had a frill like the movie suggests. Dilophosaurus has been found in both the US and China, which, although part of the same huge landmass, were still quite a long distance from each other. As a more primitive predatory dinosaur, the Dilophosaurus didn't have forward-facing eyes to give it stereo vision. It may have used scent as an integral part of its hunting techniques. It had long and slender, rear-curving teeth in its long jaws and strong front arms, which would have been effective in grabbing its prey. If it was fast, probably with the top speed of about 30 miles per hour, it could devour this prey pretty quick, and not to mention the spitting. You know what I mean? It also had, excuse me, I can't talk today. It also had a long tail that could even have been used to whip in a fight. Footprints attributed to Dilophosaurus appear in groups, so it may have hunted in small packs. Alright, now here's where it gets kind of, I guess, Jurassic World-y, right? So that's just a basic overview of an actual Dilophosaurus and what we think a Dilophosaurus would be like, way back in I guess, the early Jurassic period, right? Without the frill. But my favorite version of the Dilo is, of course, the Jurassic Park version. So, story and its creation. 17 Dilos were created, Dilos, however you want to say it. Dilophosauruses were created by INGEN in their compound on Isla Sorna, where they were raised by workers there until a few months had passed, where 5 were transported to the neighboring island of Isla Nublar. They resided in the Dilophosaurus paddock of the park. Of course, why wouldn't they? The cloned Dilophosaurus had very abnormal traits that the original never had. These traits include a frill, venom glands, and a skull that resembled a dromaeosaurid, like the Deinonychus and INGEN's recreation of the Velociraptor. The Dilophosaurus clones could spit venom at a range of 6 meters, that's about 20 feet, and would aim for their prey's face to stun it before the Dilophosaurus would come in for the kill. The frill would expand and rattle when attacking or when preparing for an attack. They also were smaller than the original counterpart. It's likely that Dr. Henry Wu's inclusion of the frog DNA from a splicing error that was responsible for the abnormal traits seen in the cloned Dilophosaurus. So that's probably, where it got all these extra traits from. This is most likely possible, as Dr. Wu noted that the Dilophosaurus genetic structure was compatible with the DNA of a yellow-banded poison dart frog. So yeah, that's just how the Dilophosaurus came into existence by INGEN and on, I guess, within the Jurassic Park islands, right? The Las Cinco Muertes. Isla Nublar incident, 1993. The endorsement team was meant to see Dilophosaurus in its paddock during the tour of Jurassic Park, but no Dilophosaurus revealed themselves by the visitors. When Dennis Nedry, this is my favorite part, turned off the park security system, he could steal the INGEN's dinosaur embryos. Dilophosaurus was one of the many dinosaurs that were free to roam the island. One such Dilophosaurus stalked Nedry himself when he was trying to get his vehicle unstuck from a fallen tree limb. Feeling uneasy, Nedry stopped rope towing his Jeep to face his stalker that was right behind him. Dennis Nedry tried to trick the dangerous dinosaur into fetching a stick for him, but the Dilophosaurus showed little care for the stick outside the brief sound it made whenever it hit the forest floor. Angered that his little trick was unsuccessful, Dennis Nedry jeered the Dilophosaurus before running back to his Jeep. However, when he turned back around, the Dilo was there, and it popped up its frill before spraying venom at Nedry, and it missed. and Nidri ran to his vehicle. But before he could get in, another shot by the Dilophosaurus hit him straight in the eyes. Poor Dinos managed to get into his vehicle, but he lost the counterfeit shaving cream can that held the dinosaur embryos he stole. He realized with horror that the Dilo was inside, and it proceeded to devour him. It is unknown if there was any surviving populations after Isla Nublar incident in 1993. It might have become a wild on Isla Sorna after Hurricane Clarissa struck the island, because the Dilophosaurus was among one of the information sheets given to the INGEN hunters during the Isla Sorna incident of 1997, and was also a screensaver for one of the computers inside the Fleetwood RV mobile lab that was also used in the same incident. And another thing about Dilophosaurus is they also wasn't held publicly by Jurassic World, nor were they listed on the official website as attractions, but the Innovation Center included it as a holoscape along with the Velociraptor, Spinosaurus, and other dinosaurs. So it kind of makes it in there.
Universal were a big.
Now, in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, while it's not in the trailers, it has been revealed that there are surviving Dilophosaurus populations on Isla Nublar, but they and many other creatures will now face an impending danger from the erupting volcanic eruption on Mount Sibo. No spoilers, right? Okay, so little quick overview. This is the reason why I liked the Dilophosaurus, is because during the Nublar incident of 1993, it was the Dilophosaurus that was directly responsible for Dinos Nidri not being able to steal the embryos, and just for that dinosaur, just to be doing its own thing and its own hunting, and it ended up changing the course of the canon forever. That's the reason why I love the Dilophosaurus, and plus, with its frill, the one with the frill, thank you, Henry Wu, for including those frog genes, because if it wasn't for the frill, it would just be too much like a regular Deinonychus. You know what I mean? It would just be too much. And I think with the spitting aspect of it, it raises the bar so high with this dinosaur. And of course, it's not some huge T-Rex or anything like that. But I'm curious. If a pack of Dilophosaurus was to go up against a pack of Velociraptors, Utah Raptors, any sort of Deinonychus, well, I wonder who would win. It would be the Dilophosaurus. Of course it would be. It's my favorite. And plus, they spit. They got the range, man. They got the range. Come on. But yeah, so guys, this is the reason why I like the Dilophosaurus. It's my favorite dinosaur. There's not another dinosaur that tops it for me. I don't care about a hybrid. I don't care about anything else. I don't care about a giga whatever. Dilophosaurus is it for me. Dilophosaurus is my favorite dinosaur. And these are the reasons why. Because of the backstory. Because of what screen time it had in the original movie. That's the reason why I like it, guys. So I'm sorry that I was kind of late for this upload. I had to work today. But, I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe like you always do. And I appreciate you guys like always. And I'll see you in the next one.
I should have been there by now. There's the road. Thing, and then I tie it to that thing there, and then I pull down this thing here, and I pull it back up. My glasses! I can afford more glasses. You got time, you can do it. Do it. Come on, Dennis. Whoa. Yeah, that's nice. Gotta go. Oh, nice boy. Nice boy. Nice dinosaur. Oh, thought you were one of your big brothers. You're not so bad. You're not so bad. What do you want? What do you want? You want food? Look at me. I just fell down a hill. I'm soaking wet. I don't have any food. I have no food on me. I have nothing on me. Come on. Come on. Play pets? Play pets? Play pets? Look, stick. See a stick? See a stick? Yeah. Yeah, look, stick. Look, stick. Stick, stupid. That's a stick, boy. Look at this. Yes. You like your stick? Go on, get it. And no wonder you're extinct. I'm gonna run you over when I come back down.